Street. Today we're going to be following up on what was in our box last week, and that's we said we would show you how to make these things out of something you probably never imagined. And before I do that though, I want to invite you to, if you enjoyed the program, to like it. If you have questions, you can get in touch with me at onepetitestreet@gmail.com and ask any questions you might have. And there's that little button that says subscribe, and we certainly invite you to do that as we have a number of different programs coming up. Today is kind of a special program because we're going to show you how to make something, and I like to do that. And so later on in the program, we're going to check out what is in the box and talk about it for a minute. But right now, I want to show you and talk to you about what this program is all about. And we're going to have to do some up-close camera work. I hope I can manage it. But even if I can't, what information I give you, you can explore yourself. And that is how to come up with some very small little containers. And you might say, where would you get little containers like that? And that's what the program's about, and that's what we're going to show you. But inside of many pill containers is a little thing to keep it fresh. And that little container, as we'll show up close if we can, actually comes apart, and inside is that stuff to keep it fresh. But as you can see with this little bit larger one, you can put it together, take it apart, and you have a container. So we'll look at those a little bit more closely. So here's what you find in the bottom of your pills. And they can be used as plastic containers. They're the right scale. Now, that's a little bit like finding something in a Cracker Jacks box. Matter of fact, maybe today these are even better than what you find in a Cracker Jack box. I know when I was young, there was some pretty nice prizes. So what you do is you don't eat this, because it says right on there, do not eat. So don't eat it. It's not for eating. Neither is what's inside. So what we're going to do, we're going to peel off this little label here, like this. There. Peeling it off. And take it right off of there and make sure you get it all off. And once you get that label off, you'll discover that there's a little seam, and you take and you open that seam up, and there's little crystals inside. Do not eat the crystals either. Okay? But there you have this little container, and once you dump the crystals out, you can use it in your dollhouse as a plastic container, or you can use it, you can paint it, although probably do a better job than I did, and it looks like one of the old-fashioned ceramic containers. So that's something I wanted to share with you. It's Here's a bigger one. And keep your eye open for things like that that you can use in your dollhouse. Very good. Well, I sure hope you enjoyed the program this morning, and that it gave you some ideas of how you can have some neat little containers from a place you never thought you'd find them. But now we look at the box, and inside the box is a box, because next week we're going to have an unboxing, and it's going to be a very special one, and you'll see why, because we're going to be adding to the family that lives at 1 Petite Street. So you'll want to tune in and see who we add to the family. Until then, I want to wish you real happiness, and that you can find that happiness not just in the big things of life, but also the small. So have a good week, and we'll see you next week.